Hello there, are you ready for another story with NanNan? This time I thought we'd read PEEPO. Babies love playing PEEPO, don't they? This book is called PEEPO and it's by Janet and Alan Alberg. For the baby, it says, but it doesn't just have to be for babies, it can be for anybody because I like this story too. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, stands in his cot. What does he see? There's the little baby, look, standing in his cot. What does he see? If we look at the other page, you can see a little hole there, and he says, PEEPO! What does he see? Looks like he sees somebody sleeping, doesn't it? I wonder if that's his daddy sleeping. PEEPO! He sees his father sleeping in the big brass bed, and his mother too, with a hairnet on her head. He sees the shadows moving on the bedroom wall, and the sun at the window, and his teddy and his ball. So that's what he could see. It was his daddy sleeping. See, his daddy sleeping and his mummy with the hairnet on. And what else did he see? He saw the sun at the window. Well, there's the window, so the sun must be behind there. And he saw his teddy and his ball. Can you see the teddy and the ball? I'm not sure I can. I can see a bunny rabbit. I can see a bunny rabbit. Can't see a teddy and a ball. Perhaps you can see it. Perhaps you've got better eyes than me. Ah, I know where the teddy and the ball are. Look. If you look through the PEEPO hole, there's his ball and there's his teddy. It's in his cot with him. That's right. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his high chair. What does he see? There's the little baby, sitting in his high chair. What does he see through the PEEPO hole? PEEPO! I think that's his mum. Don't you? Let's see. He sees his mother pouring hot porridge in a bowl, and his father in the doorway with a bucket full of coal. He sees his sisters skipping in the yard outside, and his grandma pegging washing on the clothesline to be dried. So there's lots of things to see in this picture, look. He sees his mother pouring porridge in the bowl, and his father in the doorway, look, with a bucket full of coal. I expect he's got the coal to make the fire. And his sisters are playing, see them through the window? They're playing skipping. And his grandma, well, she's hanging the clothes on the line to dry. There she is behind the daddy, look. She's hanging the clothes out. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his pushchair. What does he see? There he is, sitting in his pushchair. He looks very happy, doesn't he? He's got a nice hat on so that his head doesn't get cold. And he's looking through that little PEEPO hole. What does he see? That looks like one of his sisters climbing on a wall. He sees a bonfire smoking, pigeons in the sky, his mother cleaning windows and a dog going by. He sees his sisters searching for a jar or a tin to take up to the park and catch fishes in. So it's another really busy picture. So yes, His sister was climbing and she's looking for a jar or a tin to catch fishes in. What else are they looking? The birds in the sky, the pigeons in the sky, and Mummy's cleaning windows. What else is there? Oh, and a bonfire. Can you see a bonfire smoking? That's what I think that is there. There's lots going on in that picture, isn't there? I think Mummy must be careful though, standing on that chair cleaning the windows. She wants to be careful she doesn't fall. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits on the grass. What does he see? There he is, sitting on the grass, playing with his teddy. And he's looking through the PEEPO hole, and I wonder what he sees. There. Looks like they might have gone to the park. And there's a pond, doing some fishing and sailing some boats. He sees his sisters fishing with a brown stocking net, and dresses tucked in knickers and the legs all shining wet. He sees the tassels blowing on his grandma's shawl, and the fringe on the pushchair, and his teddy and his ball. Oh, there's lots to see in this picture too. Can you see the fringe on his grandma's shawl? And there's his teddy and his ball. And there's his sisters with a net getting fishes in the pond. Lots of people there, aren't there? Can you see the big red bus too driving by? And the car? And lots of children playing. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits on his sister's lap. What does he see? There he is, sitting on his sister's lap. Looks like she's tickling him because he's laughing. And he's looking through the PEEPO hole, and what does he see? I think that's his grandma. And what's she doing? Not sure what she's doing, but he can just see her through that hole. Can you see? He sees his grandma ironing and his father pouring tea. His other sister squabbling. She wants him on her knee. He sees his mother dozing in the easy chair and a dog in the doorway who shouldn't be there. There we are. So Grandma's ironing and Daddy's pouring a cup of tea. And there's the mum dozing in the chair. And there's the other sister who's saying, I want to put him on my knee. And there's the dog who shouldn't be there. He possibly should be outside. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, sits in his bathtub. What does he see? Now there's a very old-fashioned bathtub for babies. It's what we call a tin bath. It's made of tin. And he sits in the bath, has a nice splash. But from where he's having his bath, he's looking through the PEEPO hole, and what does he see? I can see one of his sisters hiding. But I'm not sure what she's doing. He sees his father kneeling with his sleeves rolled up and the flannel on the table and the soap in a cup. He sees his nightie warming on the oven door. His sister's on the clothes horse, puddles on the floor. Ah, so there he is. There's his daddy with his sleeves rolled up. And he's got the towel to get the baby out the bath. Can you see the soap in a cup? I can see the soap in a cup there. And that's probably his duck he takes in the bath. And his nightie's warming, so that's his night clothes, are warming on the door. It's nice to get into nice warm pyjamas, isn't it, after a bath? And his sisters, they're underneath the clothes horse. There. So they're hiding under there. Perhaps they've made a little fort or a house. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, on his way to bed. What does he see? So there he is, look, all ready for bed, going upstairs, being carried by his mummy. And he's looking through the PEEPO hole. What does he see? That looks like the baby with his mummy and daddy. Do you think? PEEPO, it says. He sees the landing mirror with its rainbow rim and a mother with a baby just like him. He sees the bedroom door and the cot made ready, his father kissing him goodnight, his ball and his teddy. So there he is. He's actually seeing himself in the mirror, isn't he? With his mummy and his daddy. And there's his cot ready with his ball and his teddy. So he's all ready for bed. Here's a little baby, 1, 2, 3, fast asleep and dreaming. What did he see? And there's the baby, all fast asleep, tucked up, having a lovely sleep. And there's his ball, and there's his teddy. And what a lot of things he did see. He saw so many things, didn't he? And how he's fast asleep and he's dreaming about them, I expect. What do you think he's dreaming about the most? I think fishing in that pond looked really exciting. Like to go fishing, don't we? Yes, I think fishing in the pond, in the park, that looked like good fun. And that's the end of that book. I hope you enjoyed it. That's all for now. Bye.